very good, literally just gone good afternoon, 1 o'clock, just gone 2 minutes past 1. I'd like to welcome you all to CTV Sports. Thanks for tuning in. We're about to start our third match of the Top Pony 12 Gold 2026. We've got ERP Rocky Mountain up against Kwaiton Z. Kwaiton Z always, as always, in their traditional yellow colours. And I'll just quickly give you a rundown of who's who. They are, of course, in bracket B. And we're going to start off with Alicia Zeidler playing at the number 1 position. And then we've got Artemio Figueres, the 3-goaler at number 2. Santino Magrini, the 4-goaler at number 3. And Hilario Figueres, the 5-goaler. Important, of course, for him to send those balls up the field. Hilario Figueres playing the back position. ERP Rocky Mountain, they're in the blue and white shirts, led by Megan Berry at number 1. She's 0 goals. Then Vinnie Sangaline, the number 2 with a 1-goal handicap, and then Tommy Collingwood, the 5-goaler, and Sugar Erskine with the number 4 on his shoulder, on his back today. And sending that first ball upfield, and the first very nice shot on goal there coming from Vinnie Sangaline, just went slightly wide. Your 2 mounted officials this afternoon are Pepe Araja and Santos Anka. Gaston Dorniak, of course, our third man, and the one and only Del Schwetz in the studio at CTV Sports as our IRO, our instant replay official. And as I said, this is the third match of the Top Pony 12 Gold 2026. Kwaiton Z already having played once, were defeated by Alegria, 12 goals to 7. And ERP Rocky Mountain, of course, today making their first appearance in this Top Pony 12 goals. So a lot at stake here, in so much that ERP Rocky Mountain would like to pick up their first win, and Kwaiton Z, with a 0-1, would like to pick up their first win of the tournament. So I'm very much hopeful that we're going to have a very open and a very offensive-minded game. Hence why I said there's quite a lot at stake here. So the next shot on goal coming from ERP towards that Kwaiton Z goal. Nice little under the next shot there by Hilario. And Hilario, wasting no time, sends the ball up to Santino, who's got, there he is, nice pick up by Artemio. Couldn't quite control it. Had the pressure, of course, of Sugar Erskine right behind him, and he fumbles. So maybe Figueres will get a second chance here. Tries to tee it up and then do a very cheeky little round the back on the near side shot towards goal. But as was to be expected, both teams here not wasting any time and getting a nice little pace going here on Field 1. We are, of course, the Grand Champions Polo Club. After another cracking, super fun Sunday yesterday, where we had the Power Horse Invitational, Juice coming off the field and winning right in the very end. Barta Castagnola winning the MVP award. But that was yesterday. Here we are now today, field number 1. As I said, Grand Champions Polo Club. A little ball that didn't quite get through. Vinnie Sangaline was supposed to be the recipient of that ball. He's taking on Santino Magrini. And it's always a pleasure to watch when two brothers play together. I know Dad is here as well. Nacho, of course, always supports his boys wherever he can. Nice little play here by Artemio. Artemio now surely will make mincemeat out of this one, and he does. So Artemio Figueres picking up the first score for Kwaiton Z, who, remember, are on 11 goals, so they were given a goal on handicap. And that puts them in a nice little position, leading now by 2 goals to 0. But rest assured, ERP Rocky Mountain, once they get going, they will be a force to be reckoned with. So our first whistle for a courtesy change. Everybody very quickly back out on the field. Alicia Zeidler just holding onto that initial pony. Magrini and, of course, Figueres. Both brothers coming out on fresh ponies. And ERP also pretty quick. Remember, we try to keep that courtesy change around about 45 seconds, under a minute. Vinnie Sangaline coming out first. Beautiful pony he's riding here this afternoon. And the young lady with the number 1, Megan Berry, making her debut appearance here at Grand Champions Polo Club. Great to have her with us. I believe she has played up in Aspen. So let's see if she can continue her successful polo career now here at the home of champions, Grand Champions Polo Club. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all back out on the field. As I say, our 2 mounted officials are Pepe Araj and Santos Anka. Ball's thrown back into play. And it's still on the halfway line. Quickly stolen and taken by Mr. Collingwood. Might get a second chance here. He does. That backhand shot from Figueroa is not quite powerful enough and definitely didn't have the distance. And quite on Z. We'll get a chance here. Alicia's either a little bit too far away to pick up that ball. The backhand shot once again. Very strong, of course, Mr. Collingwood. Sugar Erskine, the man from South Africa, coming in for the challenge. Highest rated player on the field. Nice little pass from brother to brother. Artemio finds Hilario, who's on the boards. And a nice powerful drive straight into that danger zone he was looking for. McGreeny able to take possession. And now, was he caught for turning on the ball? Or was he caught because somebody had already taken possession of the line? It was a very quick whistle. Yeah, looks like you might be done for turning on the ball, which, of course, again, is that quick line change. And if you turn on the ball, inevitably, you will eventually cross that right of way. So, good call here by our 2 mounted officials. Hit from the spot in favour of ERP Rocky Mountain. So, from the spot, penalty 5A. And away we go. Knock-in coming from Collingwood. Plays it out to the left, looking for Sugar. Erskine immediately met there by McGreeny. Decides to try and take him on himself. Has to switch over to the near side. Maybe slightly overplayed that one. Gives it straight back to Santino. And he just took his time to allow Artemio to tee it up very nicely for brother Hilario. Fumbles it on the halfway line. Stewart coming back. Erskine pushes it a little bit further into his own half, by doing so creating the space he needs to turn. Again, McGreeny coming in for the challenge. Left it nicely now for Collingwood. He'll be looking up. Where can he play this one to? Wants to give it back to Erskine, but great eye for the ball here. Little unlucky. And he nearly got away with it. All very clean. That play by Sangaline. And that, of course, is where the horsepower is so important. Tries to correct it by a near side back shot. Loose ball play, picked up by McGreeny. Sends it up to Figueres. McGreeny might go and cut in here. He could be in a position to take a shot. Wants to get a little bit closer. He's got to be careful. Erskine is coming in from the right-hand side. And he did know that he had the second Figueres out there, and Hilario finds himself in the right spot and picks up goal number 2 here for Quite On Z. Let's have a look at the clock. We've got a little over a minute remaining, so definitely Quite On Z getting off to the better start here in their second match of the Top Pony 12 Goal 2026. Back to the halfway line they come. So the 2 ladies there facing each other off, Megan and Alicia, at the top of that throw-in passage. On the halfway line again, picked up by McGreeny. Santino. Very, very agile, very, very quick. Erskine comes in for the challenge. You might have heard the horn in the background there. That means we're down to the last 30 seconds of play. McGreeny goes for a direct shot. And that whistle will bring Chukka number 1 to an end. So, plenty to talk about, I think, in the 10th for ERP Rocky Mountain, as Quite On Z with a goal in handicap, and then 2 coming from both Figueres, Hilario and Artemio, puts them into the lead after the first period of play by 3-0. Stay with us. We'll be right back here. CTV Sports Grand Champions, Top Pony 12 goal. Welcome back, everybody, to CTV Sports. Chukker number 2 about to start. The players not wasting any time to come back out. And play will continue where that last chukker ended. And you can see the hit-in about to come. Play is called. So, once again, ERP, Rocky Mountain, they're in the blue shirts. They still have to score. Haven't quite yet found their rhythm. Maybe a chance here now for Megan Berry over on the far side to take that ball a bit further towards that north end of the field. Erskine with a nice pass here, looking for Vinny Sangaline. McGreeny coming in, beating him to it. Picks it up nicely. We'll be looking for Figueres, who's making his way. And there it is, the pass for Hilario. But nicely defended as Mr. Collingwood comes back. Still Tommy. Decides to send another little daisy cutter straight down the field, looking for Vinny Sangaline. Yeah, he needs to be a little bit quicker to get to those balls. McGreeny, of course, his experience and very quick. His anticipation. Oh, fumbles that one. Erskine now then. This could be a chance for Megan to jump onto this. It'll be Megan Berry up against Alicia Zeidler. She's the last one now in defence. Well done, Megan. Can she get around the outside? Unfortunately not. Well played also by Zeidler. But a good first touch here by Megan Berry. Another monster shot. And now Sangaline needs to try and get a piece of this if he can. McGreeny lets him override. He's got space here, a little bit in midfield. Could unload a big shot. Wants to get just a little bit closer, but Erskine's coming up from behind. And now McGreeny decides to walk the dog, puts it through. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nice little play there by Santino. McGreeny. And that is goal number 4. For Kwaiton Z. Remember, that 1 goal given on handicap, so 3 goals scored, 1 on handicap. Well, at the moment, they can seem to be do no wrong. It's all going exactly to plan. And I can hear that Erskine there is just saying, look, we need to tighten up a little bit in midfield. Ball's back in play, Collingwood. Let's see if Collingwood can take this one and maybe run it himself. He's got no one to play it to. Again, we've seen quite a lot of fumbles from both teams here. Back to McGreeny. Trying to also control his pony there. Sends everybody on a wild goose chase instead of taking it towards the board. Sends it back. He's found Artemio. But Collingwood wants to finish what he started. Here we go. This could be the first run and the first push. And there it is. Tommy Collingwood gets the first score for ERP Rocky Mountain. So, took quite a bit of time for things to pan out in their favour. A little over 4 minutes remaining. I'm sure we'll get another throw before the next courtesy change. So one more, I believe. Yeah, we're going to get one more run before that next courtesy change. After last week's spell of, well, I wouldn't say bad weather, but not quite as warm as it's become again, especially since yesterday. It all really started on Friday, which of course was a great day here at Grand Champions Polo Club. The PTF, the Polo Training Foundation, hosting a charitable match. Rise Above the Stars was the theme. Cracking game of polo we saw there with 3 10-goalers. So that whistle will bring us to our next courtesy change, 3:37. Stay with us. We'll have a very short break here on CTV Sports. We'll be right back for the second half of Chukker number 2.
Come on now, Trace. Was that Stuart's wife just there? What's her name? Bridget. South Africa too, huh?
So here we go then, 3:37 on the clock. Vinny Sangaline also coming back out on a fresh pony. And another knock-in coming here from ERP. Remember, they're the team in blue, quite on Z, in their traditional Brazilian colours, the yellow and blue and the red. And away we go. Let's see if ERP can pick up another goal at least here in this second period of play. Nice little long ball downfield, but Figueres, Hilario, has all the time in the world to turn his pony at a very leisurely pace. Sangalang coming in for a challenge. Erskine aware of the fact that he must allow the play to be made, but Hilario finding, at least it seemed he was going to find brother Artemio. And in comes Collingwood. The rotation. That ball just going a little bit short. And straight away, Figueres once again. Artemio coming in. Nice play, clean play by Erskine. And across to Magrini. Fakes the big shot, gets the ball over the halfway line. Now, who's he going to play this one to? Tries to put a little bit of a spin on that. Sangaline, well played. First touch, second not quite so good. And again, Magrini, a little bit of a deflection. In comes Collingwood. He knows he's surrounded by two players, but he will send Megan Berry on her way now. She needs to outrun Alicia Zeidler. As Alicia can't afford to miss this. She got a piece of it, but not really getting the distance and the length she was hoping. Berry just managing to at least get a touch. And look at this. Elegance in motion here by Artemio. Hilario coming in. He's on the halfway line. Let's see what he can do now. He's going to try and send this one back to brother Artemio. Pass was complete. Magrini comes in. He will be going up towards that goal mouth, anticipating that ball. Here it comes. Is it going to be long enough? He's going to play it on his near side. Well, it looked like it was going on his near side. Who had the lesser angle? Erskine appealing. And he might have just set a trap there for McGreeny, and the trap shut on him. So well played, Erskine, jumping on that line very quickly. And again, a good call by the mounted officials. So ERP have it, despite the fact that they're very, very deep in their own half. Quiet on Z again, knocking on the door. Now then, this is the kind of run I know he likes very much. Vinny Sangaline slightly topped that ball. Erskine picks it up on the near side. Well played, Stewart. We'll try and get a little bit round the bend. Still Erskine, now on the near side. Can he keep control of it? He does. Well played, Erskine. And now the finish. Erskine, let's look at what the goal judge says. Well, very close indeed. He didn't quite get the clean shot off that he wanted. Hilario finds Brother Artemio, but Collingwood very, very attentive. And with a perfect pass, so this could be second chance here, and surely this time, no mistake, right when they needed to pick up another goal. Sugar Erskine picks up goal number 2, and that, I'm sure, will be a relief, as that brings us to the end of Chukker number 2. 4 goals to 2, still Quiet on Z in the lead. We'll have a very short break. Stay with us. CTV Sports, Top Pony 12 Gold 2026. Right then, welcome back everybody. Just waiting for Mr. Collingwood. There he is, just getting back out onto the field. A very good afternoon if you've just joined us. This is match number 3 of the Top Pony 12 Gold 2026, and it's been a very, very amicable, to say the least, game so far. Very clean, nice pace being displayed here by both teams. But Quiet on Z currently in a very strong position. It took ERP, they're the team in the blue shirts, the best part of a chukker and a half to find their rhythm. That seems to have changed now. Erskine picking up a goal, as did Tommy Collingwood. But this Quiet on Z team, remember they lost their opening match to Alegria and definitely want to make it 1-1. And that is also, of course, the intention here of Megan Berry and her team. Here we go, Berry. Slightly overrode that one. In comes Erskine. Anticipating, of course. And the positioning play, very important. Oh, cheeky little steal, but I thought that right under the watchful eye there of the umpire, he wasn't going to get away with it. But worth a try. And I'm pretty sure that ball will be moved to the penalty 4 spot, so 60-yard penalty, if I'm not mistaken. And yep, there it is, ball being dropped by Santos Anchor. So this would seem to be a job for Mr. Collingwood to bring his team within 1 goal of Kwaiton Z's 4 goals already scored. Well, let's see if he can get this one airborne and above the heads and between those 24 feet goalposts. Gets his pony into a very nice little canter. Well, he's played it low, but these low balls have a way of somehow being nudged in right on the inside post there. This one went very wide, so not quite the ball that he wanted to. Play, and away we go. Knock in coming. Hilario tries to feed that ball up to Santino Magrini, and they're coming in a lot earlier now, shutting down the offensive plays by Kwaiton Z. Magrini. Well, if he can shake off Vinny Sangaline, and again, you don't see that very often, especially not from Hilario. Clear run to goal. But these fumbles have been on both teams, so I don't think there's much lost there. Erskine, near side backhand, deflects and comes off his own pony. Wasting no time, Kwaiton Z. But again, the pickup not ideal. Magrini has a little bit of space to work with. Berry needs to allow some room for him to make the pass. There it is. It's going to drop, and it's going to... I don't know if it hit his head, but it definitely did enough for Figueres to take this one for a nice little cruise and puts it through. So Kwaiton Z and Hilario Figueres picking up his 2nd goal of the match. And by doing so, restoring that 3-goal advantage here for Kwaiton Z. 4:45 on the clock. So still plenty of time here before the next courtesy change. Ball thrown back into play. Let's see if ERP can pick it up and run with it. Sangaline, nicely done. Picks up the first ball on the near side. Erskine, good job he was there to lend a helping hand. He's got to get past or around Magrino. He's giving it back to Vinny. Vinny now opens his shoulders, tries to centre that ball. That ball's still running. But all he had to do, Hilario, was allow that to go out of bounds. And with a little under 4 minutes remaining, I'm pretty shortly up there it is, the next whistle. So 3:55 on the clock. We'll have a very quick courtesy change. Stay with us. We'll be right back for the second half of Chukker number 3 here in this Top Pony 12 goal. And again, the players very quick with these courtesy changes, which of course are so important. The statistics just don't lie. The level of injuries, especially for the four-legged athlete, has dramatically gone down. Pony welfare, of course, also here at Grand Champions Polo Club, top of the list. And we will continue with a knock-in coming for Kwai-Ton Z. 3:55 on the clock, and away we go. Hilario plays it out to the left, where he's found Magrini. One set back, nice little set play here, and this has worked out very nicely for Kwai-Ton Z. Hilario on the move, his second touch, and can he finish it and do it in three? Of course he can. So Kwai-Ton Z coming back with a set play. And Hilario not only picking up his second goal in this chukker, but now also 3 in total. And that restores that 4-goal advantage. So ERP Rocky Mountain need to just tighten up a little bit on their defensive strategies. That was a textbook set play, beautifully executed by the man who knocked the ball into play, played it out to Magrini, ran up the field, got the ball back, and then clinical in his finish. But now ERP have a chance. That's a nice ball. A little bit over to the right. Sangaline, he's got the time to check and maybe center that ball. What's he going to do? He wanted to work it. Sugar read it well. Comes in for the helping hand. Erskine. And the little backhand shot. Now, who did that come off? Was that Mr. Collingwood? It was Vinny. So Sangaline in the right place at the right time. A perfect little layup pass there from Sugar Erskine. So Vinny Sangaline now also picking up his first of the match as we approach the 2-minute mark here in chukker number 3. Ball release, yeah, that was very nicely done by Vinny. But Kwai-Ton Z winning the next throw-in. And why not indeed go for a long-distance shot. Slightly wide and out to the left-hand side. With a little over a minute and a half remaining. And ERP Rocky Mountain, I'm sure, could do and would love to pick up another goal going into the half-time break. And as I said, Kwai-Ton Z, not at all phased in the slightest by ERP Rocky Mountain, because as we've seen, when they want to and when they need to, they just fire off a couple of quick passes. Sangaline again. Huge opportunity here. In comes Erskine, Sugar. And, wow, look at that. Once again, Vinny Sangaline reading it very well. The communication there with him and Sugar Erskine, very, very good. And that fourth goal will go down very well. We're down to the last 40-odd seconds. But I'm pretty sure we should get another throw-in before the horn. Now then, let's see if they can pick up another little goal. There is the horn. And Magrini going up, anticipating that ball. There it comes. Magrini up against Collingwood. He's going to take the man and then sends it out to the boards. And I'm pretty sure that Hilario will be happy with the way things are at the moment. He could actually pick up another goal here just before the second horn, which is coming any second now. And that will bring us to the end of the first half. So, a nice little chukker there, 2 goals apiece, but 6 goals to 4 overall. We're going to have a very short break here on CTV Sports, coming to you from Grand Champions Polo Club Field 1. Stay with us. The second half of the top 12 goal between ERP Rocky Mountain and Kwai-Ton Z coming right up. Come on now. I'll split one with you. Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us here. Very nice turnout here on a Monday. We are, of course, at Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 1. And spring, if not even summer, has definitely sprung over the weekend. Officially, of course, on the 21st of March. Monday, the 23rd of March. And we're about to get the second half of this Top Pony 12 goal underway. ERP Rocky Mountain are in the blue and white, led by Megan Berry at number 1, Vinny Sangalan at number 2, Tommy Collingwood at number 3, and Sugar Erskine at number 4. And for Kwaiton Z, they are, of course, bracket B, ERP in bracket A. We've got, let's start with the number 4, and that is Sugar Erskine, because he's got the ball, and they definitely need a very quick goal here at the beginning of chukker number 4. And no sooner did the words leave my mouth, Sugar Erskine picks up his second goal of the match. And by doing so, now only is 1 goal away from the 6 already scored by Kwaiton Z. Remember, they came in with a goal on handicap. And then we had a couple of goals in the first chukker by the brothers Figueres, Hilario and Artemio. A third goal coming from Santino Magrini in the second chukker, and then another 2 goals by Hilario in the third, plus the 1 on handicap makes 6. And Alicia Zyder, of course, leading that team at the number 1 position, Artemio at 2, Santino Magrini at 3, and Hilario at 4. So, game on, as Artemio leaves this one very nicely for Hilario, and he wants to send it back to his brother, no doubt. Plays it into the open space where Magrini just checked up and allowed that ball to maybe go on the near side. That's a great pickup here by Artemio. Can quite control it. In comes Collingwood. Got a bit of space to work. And he will send that one straight down the field for Megan. But Alicia Zeidler playing a very solid defensive role here. Did enough to avoid, not allow Sugar Erskine and or Megan Berry to get to that ball. Back to Artemia, I beg your pardon, Hilario. And now, Megan, what's she going to do? Plays it a little bit further forward, wanted the space to try and turn that ball, stick and ball it around basically. Just caught herself a little bit wrong-legged. Oh, well done, Megan. Oh, look at this. This is what she wanted to do, and she gets away with it. Well played, and as she opens up that pony nicely, look at that. Megan Berry, go. Slightly topped it. Artemio gets a piece of it. And now Santina Magrini would like to run away with it. Both Figueres staying back. And a nice little interception by Collingwood. He's got a lot of room to play. Berry goes up. Avoids the hook initially. Now this is a good run by Collingwood. The finishing touch. Just has to put it through, and he put it wide. What a huge opportunity there. He was going rather quick, but he just needed to literally steer that ball in. Very unlucky there by Collingwood. So Quaidon dodging a bullet there. That should have been the equaliser. Another monster shot here from Figueres. Bounces over that halfway line. Erskine misses it. Magrini now, one-on-one. Magrini, he's got to be careful and decides to go for the long distance shot. He could sense that he had a player coming up from behind. It was Vinnie Sangaline coming in for the challenge or the possible hook. So he got the shot off, but just not quite on target. And that whistle now will call for our next courtesy change. So far, ERP Rocky Mountain leading by 1-0 here in this fourth chukker. And are scratching at that sixth goal, which I'm sure will be coming very, very soon. Also nice to see how Megan Berry is blossoming now here more and more in this second half of this Top Pony 12 goal. We'll have a very, very quick courtesy change. Stay with us. Players will be back within the next 30, 40 seconds. That English bloke that plays here as well. But what's the name of him? No, he's English. Yeah, but what's his name?
I can't remember. How are you? It'll come to me in a second. I promise.
Try, but don't remember otherwise you're hanging on one side.
I know.
So, as I said, players are coming back out. Vinnie Sangaline there and Megan Berry. Well, a lot of smiling faces out there. That's always a good sign and a good indicator of how the game and how the match is going. So, just that one goal is what they need to put the pressure on Quaidon Z in their opening game. Remember, Quaidon Z having already played a game. And knock-in coming for ERP Rocky Mountain. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Erskine now working that rotation. Sangaline, he's on the boards. And he's up against Magrini. Nicely intercepted here by Figueres. Very nicely done by Hilario, trying to send that ball into the danger zone where his brother Artemio was hoping to pick up that ball. That ball will just run out of over the back line. Little unlucky there. Coming up to the 3-minute mark here in the fourth chukker. And just a little reminder, we've got two very interesting and exciting 6-goal matches of the Madeleine Bourdieu Memorial this afternoon. Grand Champions Polo Club, of course, everything from 6 to 26 goal. And yesterday was an example, two 25-goal teams. It really was a delicatessen for polo aficionados. Erskine shoots, and Erskine just puts it wide. That could have been goal number 6 here for ERP. So very evenly balanced, this match, and also a relatively quiet day at the office for the two mounted officials. It's been very clean, very few whistles and fouls created. Magrini. Still Magrini wants to send it back to Hilario, and Hilario takes it across midfield. Erskine just gets the slightest of touches, but that was enough to gain or get possession of the ball. Collingwood choosing to take the ball around the outside. Will he go for the cut shot? He opens the shoulders. Here it comes. He's cut it, but has he cut it fine enough? A good 3-4 yards missing. So another shot on goal here, and still that 6th goal not on the scoreboard. Quite on Z again with a knock-in coming. Hilario looking for brother Artemio. That might just be a little bit short. He needs to check. He does. Extends it. Nicely played. But Erskine smelt it, felt it, and jumped straight onto that one. You can see Sangaline making his way into that danger zone. He read it super well. Now the cut shot here from Vinny. Has he put it through? Unlucky. That's at least the 3rd, if not the 4th shot on goal. So power play here from ERP. But that 6th goal just does not want to drop. Horn coming up in a matter of seconds. Nicely done. Once again, the brothers Figueres. Hilario finding Artemio. Saw that he was in a better position. Still Hilario. Now then, the shot. No, it didn't come. In comes Magrini. Magrini's got a clear passage, and Magrini does enough. What a way to finish. Chukker, number 4. So Magrini gets the equaliser in this isolated 4th chukker. And by doing so, puts his team back in the lead by 1 goal. By 2 goals now. 7 goals to 5. We'll be back in just a matter of minutes, not even moments, for the penultimate 5th chukker. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. So here we go then. Chukker number 5 is upon us. 7 goals to 5. And it was so close in that last chukker. It looked like ERP were going to get the equaliser. But then quite on Z, which they've done on a few occasions throughout this game when it meant to turning on the heat a little bit. That's exactly what they did. As we saw there with Santino Magrini picking up his second goal of the match. And Sugar Erskine, well, he's clearly wanting to seal the deal. Has he done enough this time? Well, he got a piece of it, but just not enough power to get that ball over the halfway line. And quite on Z will be thinking, thank you very much. We'll have a piece of this. But look at this, Erskine coming straight back into the game. And just very cleverly puts it out of bounds. There'll be a change of possession. So quite on Z will benefit from this. They have possession, and Hilario, he always got a special play up his sleeve. Hammers that one down. Collingwood, they're just getting a piece of it, but has that deflected? And it has to go through the uprights. So a little bit unlucky. We'll give that one to Artemio, beg your pardon. We'll give that one to Artemio. It was Artemio, yes. So Artemio now also picking up his second goal of the match. And that makes it 8 goals to 5. So back to square one, that 3-goal cushion. And they were doing so well, getting right back into this game. It just felt and looked like they were just moments away from not only getting the equaliser. Now it's back to picking up 3 important goals and need to start winning like they have been doing. The throw-ins, Collingwood. Well, we've seen this before. Another cut shot coming. This time it's just gone out to the right-hand side of that post. That's the second cut shot by Collingwood that he wasn't able to convert. And if you added all those together and then the 3-4 shots in that last chukker to goal, could be a totally different scoreline. But I'm sure Quite on Z will be quite happy with the way things are going. Once again, it's Hilario getting a lot of touches and getting a lot done. He's got a man on. There's the drive. Looking for Artemio. And he stays with his man. Pass coming. Taken and turned very quickly here by Figueres. Erskine was there. And this could be a nice little play for Megan Berry to jump on. She does. Magrini with a solid open backhand, immediately intercepted by Erskine, and Erskine will try and run this one, I'm sure. Well, had Magrini not put his oar down and stolen the ball back for Quite on Z. Clever play here by Magrini, but working very hard is Erskine. Still Magrini, needs to come round the outside now of Collingwood. Still Magrini getting a lot done here. Sends that one nicely into the danger zone. Hilario just not with enough power. And the switcheroo, the reverse. Here we go. ERP. Nice flowing game. Little bit too short. Sangaline puts on the brakes and now he can open up his pony. Nicely done by Vinny. Bouncing ball, never easy to take. Hilario. We'll be looking, where is Magrini or where is his brother? There he is, Artemio. Perfectly played. But straight back with him is Erskine. But that long ball up to the front for Magrini. Will he go for the under the neck? Here it comes. And also that one slightly overcooked. So this time ERP dodging a bullet. And we're going to go, I'm sure, for a courtesy change. Yep, there's the whistle, 3:08. So, still all to play for. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this very quick courtesy change in the penultimate 5th chukker. So here we go then, 3:08 on the clock. Kwai-dong-zi already on the field, ready to get the job done. As I said, they're chasing their first victory, their first win in this top pony 12 goal. And at the moment, they are on course. And if I look at my score sheet here, it was 3-0 for Kwai-dong-zi at the end of the first. It was 4-2 at the end of the second. 6-4 at the end of the first half. So they've been very consistent in keeping that 2-goal cushion at the end of every chukka. At the moment, they are still leading by 3. 8-5. And ERP Rocky Mountain need to come up with something a little bit special here, because Kwai-dong-zi are very much in control and in command of this game. Collingwood gets it over the halfway line, but they mark it up so well. Look at that. Everywhere you look, a couple of players. Oh, a big miss here, and that should be easy pickings. Yes, what a cracking goal. Well, again, in the right place at the right time. Vinny Sangaline picking up his third and a very important goal for ERP. And there you have that 2-goal cushion again. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going. They've got a little over 2 minutes remaining here in the fifth chukka. But well played, Vinny. And I'm sure Hilario will not be happy having missed that one. So, let's see if they can draw level here. They need to win the throw-in. Looks like after a little bit of give and take, they've done exactly that. ERP need to mobilise everything up to the front. That's a nice ball for Erskine. But again, Hilario, this time making no mistake, clears it, sends it out towards the boards. Artemio getting the call from brother Hilario, and look at that, perfectly played. Collingwood switches it to the near side. McGreeny puts the stick down, gets a piece of it. Quick line change. That's what the umpires will be looking for. A little backhand shot there from Sangaline over to the boards, where Erskine will pick this one up very nicely on the near side. Still Erskine. Megan should really jump in behind and be that next player. But you can see that Kwai-dong-zi positioned very well. Here comes the under the neck there from Collingwood. And again, that's at least his third. And he wasn't able to convert. A couple of seconds to go before the sound of the first horn. Let's see if we can get another run in. Well, just beating the buzzer there. Hilario finds Artemio, but also finds Erskine. Oh, no, he's intercepted, beg your pardon. Intercepted here. Left behind, Collingwood, back up to, or tried to send that one up to Erskine. Yeah, well, he was going to get caught out. That was inevitable. I think that's only the third or the fourth whistle we've had all match. He did play it on the near side, but he was already over that line. And that, of course, will bring chukka number 5 to an end. So, we will have our last little break here. Stay with us. Chukka number 6 of the Top Pony 12 World coming up here on CTV Sports. So welcome back, everybody. Here we go then. All to play for. 2 goals are needed by ERP. They're down by 6 goals to 8. And Kwaiton Z on course for their first win here in this top 12 goal. Let's see if ERP Rocky Mountain, if they can come up with something very special. They were so close, especially in that fourth and that fifth, fourth chukker and fifth, when Kwaiton Z once again turned on the heat a little bit. Play will resume, of course, where play ceased at the end of that last chukker. And that means a knock-in for Kwaiton Z. So already ERP a little bit on the back foot here, but we have a whole chukker to play for. And let's see if they can make it happen. Knock-in coming. Here it comes. Figueres. Finds Magrini and brother Artemio, who will be looking to maybe run this one himself. Magrini comes in to take the second man. And then the old switcheroo. I think that was the idea, to send it back to Magrini. Artemio up against Collingwood. A position he was working for to try and open those shoulders. He got a shot off, but it just went wide. So I'm sure ERP will be happy that they dodged another bullet, but they have the ball now and they need to run this one. Let's see if they can make it happen. It's going to drop just nicely for Sugar. Erskine up against Magrini. He's found Tommy Collingwood. Artemio takes the man first, then plays the ball. That's all very clean. Still Tommy. Now Figueres must allow a little bit of room. Collingwood with a nice long drive. Can Vinny get on top of this or underneath this? Well, Sugar definitely can, and Sugar Erskine picks up a very important goal here. So we've had this before when they were down by just that 1 goal. It was 6 goals to 5 at the in the fourth chukker until Santina Magrini picked up that very important goal to make it 7 goals to 5. So 7 goals to 8. Like I said, this is a repeat of just being down by 1 goal. They need to win this throw-in. And then I think we will have a very interesting final phase here of this game. But Kwaiton Z, I'm not going to be taking it lightly here. And look at this run. Look at this run by Artemio. Just denied putting it in on the near post there on the inside. Very unlucky, but what a great run by Artemio Figueres. So they need to make every opportunity count. They've got the possession. They've got the ball. Let's see if they can make this one count. 4:44 on the clock. There comes the pass. Magrini. Wasted too much time there. And Erskine, is that going to go the distance? That's the question. The ball's going. Oh, it's hit the post. Beg your pardon. It looked like he hit the post, but he backed it just in the nick of time. I thought there was a bit too much of a power on that ricochet. And now, Hilario checks. Sugar. Too far away to appeal, to say that would have been his ball. Hilario knows it. And now the interception. Sangalai, well played. Sends that to the boards. And there were 2 attacking players, Hilario being one of them. Sugar is on him. Hilario, he stops him. And it's cleared. They go into the far corner. An appeal ignored by the umpires. Magrini nicely turned. Now then, can he get past that last defender, Sugar Erskine. Artemio knocking on the door. Well, that was inevitable to happen. A lot happening there in front of that goal. And with 3:14 on the clock, we'll bring you up to speed on what happened down there when they come back after the last courtesy change of this sixth and final chuck-up. ERP have it all to play for here. And Kwai-Tong-Zi will just want to get it over the finishing line with a little over 3 minutes remaining. 3:14 to be precise here in chucker number 6. Another reminder to let you know that the action continues here at Grand Champions Polo Club this afternoon. 4 o'clock we'll be bringing you the second match of the Madeleine Bourdieu Memorial. That's due to start at 4 o'clock, and then we have another 6 goal of the same tournament at 5:30. So a convenient excuse to leave the office early or not even bother and enjoying some great polo action here on CTV Sports. So here we go then. Right away infringement was the call in front of that goal mouth. And I'm sure to the delight and pleasure of ERP, they have possession, but they've given it up very quickly here. Captain Hilario Figueras will pick it up. Sends it back downfield, looking for Magrini, and he just waits for the ball to come to him. Sangaline coming in for a challenge. Magrini, he's in shooting distance. Here comes the shot. Not a clean contact. And Erskine once again having to clear this one up. Didn't clear it up well enough because Magrini was still there in that in the vicinity. Little backhand. Hilario takes a shot, and Hilario puts goal number 9, his fourth, beg your pardon, of the match. And with 2:11 on the clock, it's going to be a tall order here. So once again, ERP Rocky Mountain so close. And by giving away possession, Kwai-Tong-Zi very clinical here. Positioning play very, very strong. So now they're playing against the clock, and Kwai-Tong-Zi have won another throw-in. And they will, I'm sure, just be doing everything they can to run the clock down. Collingwood picks it up just maybe 20 yards in front of his own goal mouth. Sends it out to the boards. Sangaline. Good first touch here from Vinny. Down comes the hammer from Artemio. And who knows, maybe Magrini would like to have another go at this. Still plenty of time. Monster shot coming. And not ideal for Vinny, but Sugar Erskine, he'd come up the field, and Sugar Erskine picks up goal number 8 and his 4th of the match. But now they've got to be super, super quick. 50 seconds and counting. They need to get to that halfway line, win possession, and then take the ball downfield. Remember, we're in the final chucker, so the horn will go, and they will only play the last 30 seconds if we have an equal score. And they're just going to run out of time here. Okay. So they're going to play it out. But they need to win it. They need to win it. Megan. And that ball is not going the direction that ERP would like it to go. Still 12 seconds, but he's got to be quick. Very, very quick. Vinny's moving up. The long ball. They're waiting in vain for that ball to come. Here it then eventually comes, but it's going to be too far out to the right-hand side, and that will be all she wrote, everyone. So congratulations. They get it over the halfway line, or over the finishing line, I should say, with 9 goals to 8. Congratulations, Kwaiton Z. I'm sure Alicia Zaida will be very happy, making it 1-1. So congratulations to her. Santino Magrini picking up a total of 4 goals, and also Hilario and Artemio Figueres. Wasn't quite the match they'd hoped for as their debut here, but well played. ERP Rocky Mountain, Megan Berry at number 1, Vinny Sangaline, Tommy Collingwood and Sugar Erskine picking up 4 goals. From everybody here at Grand Champions Polo Club, thank you very much, and CTV Sports for tuning in. Remember, the action continues this afternoon, 4 o'clock for the Madeleine Bourgeois Memorial. Enjoy the rest of your Monday afternoon.